Boys, girls, and 10 line in between. Where we last left off at what if Deku was the ultima werewolf? It was the sports festival, I think. Yeah, it was the sports festival after the cavalry battle. And so, anyways, oh wait, I already announced the brackets last video. Everything was essentially a normal thing if Bako wasn't in there or Deku's team. So yeah. So anyways, it's time for the 1v1 battles. So let me see. I guess the brackets wouldn't change. Not necessarily that much. Yeah, nothing would change. I'm just gonna add the four werewolves against each other. So Deku goes against Shinzo for the first one like usual. Well, old Shinzo's mocking. Why do I keep on forgetting the characters' names? The tail guy. I'm just gonna call him tail guy. While Shinzo's mocking him, Deku gets pissed off because he kind of likes his classmates. Especially that guy, because he's nice. Well, Deku says, "Hey, shut up. At least he has a sense of decency." As Shinzo says, "Gotcha." As Deku's eyes go blank, as they reappear red. As Zell says, "Oh crap, I'm forced to get in control." As Al rips off a piece of cloth from Deku's sports uniform and ties it over his eyes. So Shinzo says, "You're still able to move? How's that possible? My quirk should have affected you." As he says, "I'm sorry, you're not talking to Zuko anymore. You see, his quirk has a slight side effect. Kind of like a split personality disorder. And unfortunately, your quirk only works on one person who has one consciousness. Your quirk doesn't necessarily work on people with two consciousnesses in their brains. So, yeah, let's dance." As lunges forward, unable to use one for all because, well, let's just say he's unworthy because of the one for all user's technicalities. Sorry about that. So there are a few technicalities, so he can't use one for all, but luckily Deku's body is very physically strong, so all he has to do is punch himself in the cheek as Deku regains control. Oh god. Okay, I'm back. Also, he says, "You're lucky. You had a powerful quirk. One that wasn't considered villainous like mine." He says, "Oh yeah, and you didn't hear my speech in the cavalry battle." Well, luckily, someone recorded it. As he pulls out a Walkman thing, give him the Walkman thing and place it. As Shinzo hears the entire thing, he says, "Shit. Wow, I wasn't as unlucky as you, but at least your quirk was powerful." He says, "Yeah, but I was tormented for a couple of years. So, I'm a bit insane. Not to the point where I want to kill people for no apparent reason. I don't believe in senseless violence, except for training. That's the only senseless violence that I believe in." As Shinzo says, Yeah, let's just fight." As Shinzo runs and tries to fight Deku, but Shinzo doesn't really use his physical strength that much, so he's pretty weak. While Deku, on the other hand, has to be physically stronger, else, well, or else his quirk won't work. One for All will literally destroy his body. His Deku doesn't use the One for All since Shinzo isn't using his quirk. He thinks it's only fair. As Deku headbutts him. Headbutts Shinzo in the head. As Shinzo's head is bleeding while Deku's is fine with a small bump. He says, gonna have to have that checked out. So, it's kind of a short fight. Deku knocks him out of the ring, no problem, after the headbutt. Because he was overthinking it way too much, so. Then Al says, why don't you just punch him? Seriously, you're stronger than him physically. He says, oh, right, sorry. Think I was going up against someone who was strong. As Deku does that, as I'm gonna Ari and the other boy werewolf win their matches against the other two. As Ari ends up winning since magic type advantage. Yes, magic type advantage. The other werewolf has like fire and water magic. So, and those essentially strengthen Ari's magic because fire tornado and kind of like a tsunami, or what's it called? What are those natural disasters? Whirlpool or something? Like on land. So those things are essentially useless against Ari, so she wins. And she climbs up the thing. As I'm going to say, Deku has an extra match for comedy reasons against the vine-haired girl from Class 1B. He uses his life magic on her hair, making it strangle her. And she surrenders this. Ha! I win! Also, sorry for using your hair to literally strangle you. But you had vine hair. I could not pass up the opportunity to mess with you. She says, it's fine. So yeah. Anyways, we skip towards the fight with Todoroki, but after his first fight, Todoroki pulls him aside and says, I'll beat you. Also, I have a question. Are you All Might's secret love child or something? Sixes? What? Okay, first of all, what is the secret love child? It says, well, you see, it's like a child that's kept secret because of certain circumstances. Oh, yeah, no. Really, because your quirk is very similar to his. No, I just based my potion magic off of his, and as a side effect, it sticks with me forever. It's really weird. Also, I think I might have souped it up a bit. Says, as Todoroki is just confused because magic is confusing, so he just says, alright, sure. Let's go with, okay, sure. But I will beat you. As Deku's walking down the hall towards his match against Todoroki, Endeavor pulls him aside and says, make Shoto use his quirk again. He says, I'm sorry, but what? You make him use his fire side again. He says, I'm sorry, but you're trying, let me guess. Endeavor, right? The piece of shit father who beats his son beats his kids and traumatizes his wife. And when you're not doing that, you're trying to pick fights with other people to satisfy your massive superiority complex. Seriously, just give up. It says, excuse me. You're talking to the number 2 hero. Yeah, and I'm someone who you don't want to mess with. It says, oh, that's cute. As Endeavor goes for a punch towards Deku, as Deku simply grabs it, crushes his hand, and rips it off. I'm joking, just crushes Endeavor's hand while it's broken, as he kicks Endeavor's in the huevos. If you don't speak Spanish, then he hit him in between the legs, and since Endeavor's a male, that hurts a lot. Since Deku's strong, it hurts a lot more than usual when a man gets hit in between the legs. I'm just adding this because I feel like Endeavor deserves it. I know in the anime he gets the character development where he becomes a good father, but at this point, I just want to do that earlier. Also because I kind of hate his character right now. It's just... my offer still stands. As Deku hits him in the gut, says, stop trying to traumatize your son. If you want him to get stronger, encourage him. Be nicer. See where that gets you. Now you've already made an ass of yourself. So leave. As Deku goes and says, yo, Todoroki, I've met your dad and wow. I don't know how you lasted this long. If I were you, I would have exploded at him. Seriously. Props to you, kid. I respect you for dealing with that bullcrap for so long. Says, what do you offer you to try and make me use my quirk? Says, I didn't take any offer. Honestly, I just want to help you get over your trauma. I'm like a therapist, but kind of with physical pain. Like shock therapy, but less violent. And more supportive. Just, okay. No, I'm confused. Do you have a degree in psychology? He says, no, but I understand the mortal mind. He says, so, tell me, when did his unending assholery begin? He says, well, ever since I was born. I guess he was kind of a douche to my siblings. Then when I became 4 or 5, my quirk awakened. So he tried bringing me to the point where I can beat All Might. He says, oh god, you know he's weaker than in his prime, right? Yeah, and I'm pretty sure Endeavor can't beat him, and you can't beat him. Seriously. But I believe if you train enough, you'll be able to match up with him eventually. Is this really? In his current state, yes. Sticker says, oh wait, I'm sorry, as Todoroki says, thanks. For once, I'm gonna do what I want. And what I want right now is to win this. He says, I will make it easy for you, Shoto. Says, I didn't expect you to. Now let's fight. Says, alright, let's move. As Deku goes full cowling 50%. No, 60%. Because over the week he managed to get 55% because he managed to get stronger. As it's nearing 15 minutes. So, as both of them charge towards each other, that's why I'm going to leave it off. Yes, I'm very good at cliffhangers. Oh, right. Some advice. For all you kids, never pick up smoking. If you do, or electric cigarettes. If you do, you'll probably get like a hole in your neck where you have to use a little device to help you breathe. And use the same little device to talk. Seriously, it's really disgusting. Right, outro. Wolf.